very much. Hello, everybody. Hi. The owner wanted me to remind everybody that there is plenty to drink, lots of food still back there, but for those of you who have been asking, we are out of refunds.
And to our fans, we have unfortunately canceled all our engagements at Chick-fil-A. No more chance back for any of you.
My name is Ted, and this is my life partner, my business partner, my husband.
Go ahead and say it.
My husband. My mom called my dad this the entire marriage, right? But I'm a dude, I find it hard to say that he is my hustler.
Ted and I, we live in a loft in downtown Los Angeles, and we sell lofts.
Yeah. Woo! Woo! Loft! I was noticing the brick here. I love the brick. Well, we met about 8 years ago on the internet. Yeah.
Well, actually, we met at a Chinese food restaurant. You had the passion chicken, and I had the disinterested beef.
I can't remember it that way, but my point, Drew, was that we actually met on the internet, right?
That's correct. Thank you, Al Gore. Sort of.
What do you mean, sort of?
Well, Al Gore sort of invented the internet, so I was sort of thanking him for us being in front of these fine people.
Okay, Drew. All right. Oh, the fine people. You know, we are happy to be here tonight in front of all of you fine people, and hopefully by the end of this evening, I'll get to meet each and every one of you, and maybe we can exchange some business cards.
What Ted really means is he wants to sell everyone a loft. Not because he likes making money, but he loves giving the closing gift, these rechargeable little tea light candles.
I do love those tea light candles. They glow, and then they burn out, and then they glow, and then they burn out again.
The Lindsay Lohan of closing gifts.
You know, when I first met Drew, when I first met you, I remember we were out at that Chinese food restaurant, but I distinctly remember you mentioning the fact that you were a cook. Now, after 8 years of being in a relationship, I realized there is a distinction between those who cook and those who bake.
I bake desserts. Chocolate lava cake, red velvet cake, key lime pie, my specialty.
Yes, Drew, but what I heard was that he baked fried chicken, soups, right? I thought it had me a chef.
Right, you bake soup. What Ted isn't telling you is he has an eating disorder.
Okay. I do not have an eating disorder, Drew.
The only food that's allowed in our house is our dog's food.
Okay. Well, I kind of sort of have an eating disorder. I've had about, 3 liposuctions. I've been on a couple of reality shows trying to lose weight, but I've limited myself to only having 1 tummy tuck.
Thank God you only have 1 tummy.
I forgot where we are.
No, I can't even think of a joke to insert here. Nothing fits.
Oh, fits, right. You know, bringing up nothing fitting, I am approaching my late 30s, early 40s.
What would that be in people years?
And I'm having trouble fitting things over my thighs. But also as I approach the late 30s, early 40s, I'm realizing a lot of miracle drugs are on the market, like Botox. Anyone ever do Botox? Am I the only one who Okay, so 2 months ago I go to this lady in, where is that place north of downtown where I had the Botox?
Burbank.
There's some other place up in the hill. But I go to the lady, and if you haven't tried Botox, I'm recommending that if you're in your late 30s, early 40s, that you do this. Mm-hmm. So I go in there, she gives me the stuff, and it wasn't as bad as I thought at first.
Until he got home.
Well, they say after you have your Botox, it takes about 3 days to kick in. So the 3rd day, I run up to my bathroom, and I look into my mirror, and
he meant his fear.
And I noticed that my face was not moving. I was smiling, but the sides of my forehead were going up. I looked like I had had a Vulcan eye lift. But I continued to stare, and I noticed that nothing was moving, like I said, and I started to think, I look like Gargamel from the Smurfs. Right? And then, you won't believe what happened next.
Enough of this. Anyway, let's change the subject. Remember yesterday when Helen asked us how we can tell if someone is gay or straight?
Well, I cannot believe, but yes, I was thinking about that this morning. How she thought that we were the type of people that would actually, look at people and try to determine what, they are, their stereotypes, right?
You know a man is straight.
But Drew, my conclusion was we're not that type of people that would actually stereotype others.
You know a man is straight.
Drew,
Give me one.
this is not an
You're
appropriate
good at
place to
this.
have a straight joke.
You're good at this. You know a man is straight.
Okay, you know a man is straight if he holds his hand up far more often than he holds his hand down. Right? Okay, there you go.
You know a man is
True.
straight.
Now, come on. Okay, one more. You know a man is straight if he slaps a man on his ass and thinks there's nothing wrong with it while attending Penn State.
You know a man is straight.
True, no more. Okay, one more. You know a man is straight if he goes fishing with his handsome friend up in the mountains, and a few days later he returns with a handsome friend who just so happens to be a TV evangelist. No, wait a minute. You see, Drew, it doesn't actually work, the stereotypes. You can't really tell if a man is gay or straight by how he acts. I just can't
Believe
see
me,
it happening.
Ted, gay is as obvious as straight.
Well, let's take you and me, for instance. People didn't know when we first came up here if we were gay or straight.
Right.
I mean, actually, let's have a test, right? So I am Ted, and this is Drew. I'm going to ask you a series of 10 questions, and I want you to yell out, Drew, if you think the statement refers to Drew, and Ted, if you think the statement refers to Ted.
We have 30 seconds. You better make it 3 questions.
Okay. Okay.
You're shining that red light at us.
Okay, so we'll leave it, we'll cut it down to 3. All right, we'll leave it to number 8. Who's the sugar daddy?
Drew.
Ah, it's
Ted.
me, it's Ted. I make more money. See, your stereotypes. You have stereotypes. Number 9. Which one of us is still a virgin? We both are. And number 10. Which one of us has AIDS?
Neither.
Neither are.
Sorry, you put
See,
your-
not all gay people have AIDS. I mean, this is what you think.
Anyway, that one last question.
Oh, the one last question. First we got to say, all of our fans have asked us lots of questions over the years, but one of the most popular questions that people have that attend our shows is,
No refunds.
oh yeah, that's it. Thank you.